season is here. Big hits, touchdowns, and exciting sounds.
Let's go, y'all. Let's go. Let's go. What's up with everybody, man? What's going on, man? Thank y'all for tuning in to Fans Point of View. Make sure that y'all hit that like, share, subscribe button, man. If you're new over here, man, crazy. Steelers fan over here trying to calm down what's going on with the Browns. Sounds crazy. I'm about to explain all this beef, and I'm going to get up into it. But first, get this video playing, man, and get this video. And I got some plays from Dylan Gabriel. Yeah, I got the fumble. I got the interception. Got Shedeur's touchdown because I believe it was the same play, just a different little cut. They threw a little bit of dressing on it, had a man go in motion. Y'all get to see all that here. And then I got the video at the end when he's talking about entertainers and competitors that got the internet going crazy in the last 24 hours. Just crazy to me. So we're going to get to talking about that. But let's get up into this video, man. I ain't going to hold y'all too much longer on that. All right. So this video right here, let's get it playing. Get a little bit of sounds going. Why I got that playing. Let's go. All right. So first, this is that fumble right here, right? This is that fumble. He hit the deck. What did the running back do? Why didn't the running back? Hey, why didn't he? Why didn't it? Now, that's just one-on-one, right? That's basic football one-on-one right there. The pocket. You could pause and play it. You could freeze it if you want to when the running back's getting the ball. The pocket was there. You got to look it in if you're the quarterback running into it. But also, as the running backs that we're always taught, you're not taught to wait on it. Get up there and snatch it. Take it. It wasn't a read option. It's a running back. You want to go run up to it, have your pocket right, snatch the ball into the pocket. Let's go. Quarterback should put it in your belly. Believe it or not, those kind of mistakes happen with lack of reps together. Chemistry. That's a chemistry issue there. You know what I mean? That you see that type of thing happen with chemistry to me. No coach or anything, but say it more or not. However, it's a big blemish on there, right? But up to this point, I think that was later in the game. I think at that point that happened after the pick, if I'm not mistaken, the pick six. So up to that point, it just kind of went downhill after he threw the pick six, I guess you could say. But he did lead the offense down on the field to score. They did wind up calling a run play in the red zone, didn't pass, but he did lead them down to the score to get points on the board. Did both quarterbacks do that? Absolutely. But we'll get up into that. Let's play the next play. This is where you just see that this the pick six. See the tight end lined up in the H-back position, come down. It's going to come in motion. It's going to stop, whip back across the formation, try to hit the flats here, and then you'll see what happens after that, right? So he lands up. He's whipping back. Now, why is that concept happening like this? This is that same exact concept. The only difference is, like I said, you had a motion guy, and with Dylan Gabriel. Now, when Shedeur threw his touchdown, we'll get up into that next. Same exact thing happening. Now, the only difference is Deontay Johnson drops out. This is a 1st and 10 play. This is 1st and 10 pass play. Should be a little bit back. He should know this to try to clear his guy, because right now at this point, Deontay Johnson, he's really open, right? I would say. I mean, or is he? It looks open to us, but it may not be to the quarterback. However, it's probably going to be. I don't know if he was looking for his tight end on this play, but why do you got tight end chipping here, chip block for the rollout, right? Still going to wind up out there. So play it. You got 3 guys in the same exact area. 1, 2, 3. As you can see, 24 push Deontay Johnson to make his route more shallow. I talked about this on the live last night a little bit. You can see where he's shoving him now, and he made him go more shallow, right? So he comes up. He's going to push him. Now he got a shallow route, and these guys are going to wind up being bunched. He got checked at the line of scrimmage. Still shouldn't have threw the ball. However, he wound up pulling him his hands back right there. Now, I don't know why you go like this if the ball's are going right across your face. Now, regardless if nobody even made an effort. Deontay Johnson pulls up, he didn't even, look like he's looking at the cornerback catch it. He didn't even go for him. Where's his block at? He didn't even go for the tackle. You know what I mean? Poor effort from both of those guys, all three, quarterback included. Shouldn't have threw the ball. Poor effort. Great play by the young DB from Philly. Great play. Way to recognize what was going on. Now, this is the same exact thing with that same exact concept. Only difference was a motion for Dillon, like I said. Now, the only thing here is 80. I think that's thrash. I can't remember which one is thrash. Is he 19 something? I don't know. Can't remember. Anyhow, he just comes across the formation, whips, he goes here. Wind up having the tight end sitting. I think this is where's Gabe Davis at? That Cade Davis. All right, I'm gonna see if I can find him. Anyhow, Deontay Johnson still does the same thing. However, he pulls up in this. So let's play it. So now you got Cade Davis. I think that's him here. Still got the flats here. He's trying to peel those cornerback here. Going to try to keep an eye on him with the flats. Going to try to wind up dropping back. Yeah, still got three guys going to the same exact area, which is here. Now watch what Deontay Johnson does on this particular play. The same exact play, just motion added, right? Let's watch what he does. See? He's noticed that, got back quick. He said, oh, I'm going into too much traffic. Drops back out of it. And what's what? Now, as you can see, I think the ball's already thrown here, right? The ball's right here. I don't know, y'all really can't see, but the ball's already thrown. It's here. He's trying to peel back to try to, to try to cover for the deep shot. But if you notice, right before this happened, let me go back just a tad bit. So now you got this safety here, knowing somebody's crossing, but he's also has Deontay Johnson in his view. He knows he can catch Deontay despite of what he's doing. So he freezes the safety. Boom. Just gives him just that. That's all you need. Not even a whole one Mississippi. That's all you need in the NFL. And now that gave him enough time to go across the back of the end zone. Great throw by Shedeur. First of all, great throw. Great catch. Boom. Got him. That's all she wrote. Same exact play. But for some reason, it was crowded. On a 1st and 10 play, wound up being so crowded, but is what it is. Was a rollout. He rolled out. Same play though. Not same play. All right. Now, let's go ahead and let's get up into these comments. Let him talk now. So before I do that though, turn off the background music, and we just gonna let him talk. So let's get up into that. Yep. That's it.
Will you share that with everybody at home?
Yeah, I think it's just part of it. There's entertainers and there's competitors, and I totally understand that. And my job is to compete, and that's what I'm focused on doing. Of course, we're doing this mid-game, but it's something that I'll get used to, and just want to be the best team that I can and create an environment where we can all go do our best work. That's all we want to do. All you in this room are entertainers, and you have a job to do, and I respect it. Right. And I'm a competitor, so I have a job to do as well. And I think, just understanding that, that's how I've lived by, and I've said that multiple times. So definitely not a new quote, but something that I've definitely said before.
He just said he was referring to the media. He clearly just said that. And that's the media's job. Try to get a headline, try to make something compelling. Now, if somebody's calling out Shedeur Sanders, it's going to make all kinds of headlines. This has been going crazy on the internet. He also said after that that he was trying to make, make a good environment, competitive environment that they're all going to be able to pretty much prosper. And that's not his exact words, but that's pretty much what he said. See, words matter out here. Some things that you say, people will hold against you. He'll learn that. Some things, and I don't understand. Well, I definitely understand why people do it. It creates clicks and views. It creates a controversy that people want to see. That a lot of people that root for Shedeur Sanders, me not included, because I do root for him, and I've been a fan. You know what I'm saying, since Colorado, since Jackson State. So let's just call it what it is. Now, there's people on that side that constantly call people haters from giving him a fair critique, even though he critiques himself on much of what people say. Now, however, there is some people out there that take it overboard and throw extra sauce on things, and that means they add words and may say something a little extra at the end. There's people out there that do that. Those are trolls. There's always going to be trolls out there, right? But for the same people who constantly do not like somebody to be critiqued, but constantly call for someone's downfall, to me is doing the same exact thing that you don't want to happen. Now, I can understand, like, in order to get respect, you got to give it, right? That's just that simple. It's always been that simple, but it's not. It's not out here. I don't even know how the word hating even came about with the game of football, especially with grown men and your favorite team, or however you feel. Now, if you're a Browns fan and you feel that Dylan ain't getting the job done and you want to rock with Shedeur, I understand that. I get it. I understand that. I was the same way with Pickett. You know what I mean? A lot of us Steelers fans was, we gonna get we talk about our team, we give our opinions on it. Some things we don't like, some things we rock with. I get it. They want to see Shedeur start. That's just what fans do. So, I mean, you can't blame a fan for fanning out and feeling some kind of way about however they want to do it. But in this case, you seeing things out of both of these young quarterbacks that the head coach actually already done said, like, they both need development. They both got to work on their games. Now, if some weird reason that interception doesn't happen, where you at now with his evaluation? However, it did, and I seen Tyler Shuck throw an interception last week, come back and still finish the game pretty strong. I seen that still being able to come in the offense, still being able to move the ball downfield, whether screen passes and whatever you have it there. I don't think that much has changed in the minds of these guys, but it's crazy that you have Steelers fans actually saying that y'all got a good situation going on here. Y'all have a good situation going on here. You got two young quarterbacks that can develop and be good quarterbacks. Now, how will it go? How would this situation end? We don't know. I don't know how this situation will end. There's been a lot of unpredictable things that's been going on. I don't think that he was calling him out. You know what I mean? In that type of way. The best man is going to get that job regardless. The best man is going to get that job. We all know that both of these quarterbacks can play. I don't understand how any quarterback on an undefeated team can be as underrated as Dylan Gabriel is. That's what kills me, right? Because even Will Howard, the quarterback who lost to Oregon, lost more than one game in the season, still was able to face adversity in those losses, bounce back, get his team ready, and get that offense ready to go to win a national championship, be able to lead a national championship offense to glory. He went in the 6th round. That's crazy to me also. I mean, I guess that's how it goes sometimes. So, and I think those are some of the things that we forget out here that, they've put so much, the NFL's put so much stock in these organizations into quarterbacks, and a lot of them have missed. A lot of them has missed because a lot of these quarterbacks are not ready for the NFL. And I think you're seeing that. We're seeing this perfectly play out with Brian Daboll, the way that Daboll is handling Jackson Dart. Jackson Dart just went out and had back-to-back good preseason games and actually has showed us all right now why he was a late 1st-round pick. Jackson Dart has proven that to us, but Daboll still said, look, guess what? We got a veteran quarterback. We got to get some wins on the board right now. We're going to leave our veteran quarterback out there. You can watch him and learn from some things. And I think he's picked up the offense pretty well at this point. Watching Jackson Dart and the way that he operated, even though I thought the Jets were going to do some things, but it seems as if Justin Fields is going through. He has a slump. He always had accuracy problems. He's a little, and it seems to be following him in New York with the Jets. I'm not. Hopefully, Aaron Glenn gets them together with that. But just speaking on quarterbacks, and all I'm getting at here is that it just takes time for these guys to develop. And the NFL has they've seen in the past, and we all have seen it. Anybody who's been following the game of football, we have been seeing 1st-round quarterbacks such as Baker Mayfield, Tim Tebow, Johnny Manziel. Those are just a few names off top. That did not pan out in the NFL. You get a couple that hit. We'll always get about 4 out of each draft who wind up showing what they can do. And then, especially in these last couple of drafts, when you see Trey Lance be a 1st-round pick traded up, Dallas quarterback didn't work out, right? Didn't work out for San Francisco, but their 7th-round quarterback did work out. Had a chance to develop, wasn't pressured into anything. That pressure is a lot. It's a lot to just jump up to the 1st string and then just say, okay, because I know I'm good, I'm going to be there. Now, I'm not saying that that Shedeur Sanders or Dylan Gabriel is one of those guys, but I think the NFL has seen enough to know that, and these owners are starting to learn, and these GMs are starting to learn that, look, we don't need to put a 1st-round quarterback. We don't need to put to use a 1st-round pick on a quarterback, right? When we can get a guy in the 3rd and 5th round, take our time developing these guys, get a veteran quarterback to run the offense properly, see the plays ran properly, see how to command the offense, how to manipulate the defense coverages, and to open up the offense, because these concepts are all meant to open up plays for the next guy. And sometimes it can be as simple as a running back missing a chip block where the quarterback's getting sacked, or as simple as a quarterback running a Texas route to open up the middle of the field for the tight end, right? To make the safety bite. Like we just seen in a play with Shedeur Sanders when he threw his touchdown. Deontay Johnson freezing and dropping back gave K Davis enough time to hit the out route toward to the end zone right there, and boom, what happened? Touchdown. It's just as simple as that. And you need all your players to do what they're doing, to do their job perfectly, to understand things, and it takes a while to learn those things, right? That's all it is. It just takes a while, and I think that right now they're waiting on one of these guys to hit, so that they don't have to use their 1st-round picks on another quarterback. I think they would rather not do that, to be honest. But I don't really know for sure, because I mean, if I'm putting myself in the job, I would rather not do that. But just just trying to explain, where is this coming from, right? Where did that come from? That can, and now to go back into this competitive thing, where did that come from within him? the media is here to get clicks and views. We all are, right? Whatever form you are, YouTuber, content creator, X guys, Instagram, whether you at CBS, you at ESPN, they're all in the same realm. They all have jumped to the social media realm. They need it, they want it, they gotta have it. That's what sponsors need them to have. Followers, clicks, and views. It is a necessity to these guys to use the same platforms we use to further their businesses, regardless of what you are, right? That's the entertainment part. Not here for that. He's on the sideline in the middle of a game. I'm going to compete. I'm here to compete, not to entertain y'all on the sideline right now and entertain us. It's going to take me some getting used to coming to entertain y'all on the sideline for y'all to try to get clicks and views or get a good raw interview. You know what I'm saying? When I'm just here to compete and be and to here to make me and Shedeur better. You know what I mean? To get better. Of course they're going to compete. They probably talk stuff to each other on the field. This ain't nothing new. That's what they probably do. We've seen it before. You do that when you at the basketball court when you playing somebody one-on-one. We throwing passes. Rather, we all got competitive nature to us. You're talking junk. That's just what they do. I'm pretty sure they do that at practice. They're beside each other doing the same drop back, throwing the same route to different receivers. I bet you I hit them before you do. Ooh, mine was better than yours right there. You got to clean that up, D. All right. Yeah. All right. Watch this, Shore. Watch this, Shedeur. I got you. Watch. You know what I mean? They probably do that anyway. But I think we taking it too far to say that they beefing, to try to stir something up and build a false narrative on two young quarterbacks that's just out here just trying to make it roster. And some people know better and they know what's going on. But I guess you got to make it interesting, I guess. So I guess you just out here to entertain. And I guess to say, you know what I mean, to say from a Browns fan point of view, if they feel that Shedeur's better than Dylan, that's just how they feel. That's just how they feel. But there's a process to go through this. There's investments that's been made. And guess what? None of y'all's paying y'all ain't paying a mortgage. Y'all ain't paying a salary. I mean, we kind of do in a way with supporting. You ain't getting up with them people going to the gym. They both are a 1%er. He'll be out there, give it time. That's all I got for y'all, man. You know, that's just my explanation on that. Whether you liked it or not, man, hit the like button, support your boy. Appreciate y'all tuning in, man. I'm up out of here. Peace.